There we go. Water availability is looking pretty grim. So we've got a little bit of a death problem going on, as usual. We've got that on max, that's fine. Right, that was our new airport zone, wasn't it? Thank you, Mens. The Brown Lake is back. Oh yeah, we made sure. Oh, this is not good, is it? These death waves are so annoying. I think we need crematoriums anyway. Or cemeteries to bury the dead, apparently. Let's put some cemeteries around. Question is... Yeah, I was reading some post about it that basically said it doesn't matter if you have all these crems, you still need to have cemeteries to actually, like, take the dead to or something, otherwise it'll pile up and you'll end up with this. Replace the park with a cemetery? Lol. Death care mod, yeah. I do have a death care mod installed, but I still keep getting this, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
What was that? We need total concentration.
Okay, we'll just have a dedicated road here. Mans, are you just trying out the different sound bites again? You don't need a cemetery or crematoriums are both under capacity. We need something, dude. We keep getting these death waves. Dang it. Make sure water input isn't near garbage or pollution zones. I know all about all that stuff. We're fine on that count. We'll have a double check, but I'm sure it's okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You are, aren't you, Mans? I thought you was. I thought I had little parking bays. Parking. Meh. Oh well. We'll put it there. All the streets in the city I live in don't have anybody buried with people who live there. Tell you what we'll do, we'll just put one down and see what happens. Deceased stored. We'll see what happens with one before we go any further. Right, let's check the water situation then. Okay. Eco treatments. Yeah, so all the treatment's coming out of here. And all the water is taken from here. Which is, you know, well upstream from where it's being chucked out. I need to move myself, don't I? There's a water treatment facility I've been using. It does sewage in and clean water out. Nice. Water pumping station. We've got a good flow along here. We'll start grabbing some water from here, I think. Okay, we can probably dial the budget back on the water now. Man's with 5,000 bits on top of his 600 that he already threw in. Well, actually, no, 800 that he threw in. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you for 5,000 bits, man. It's very generous, sir. Thank you. It was fun listening to your sound bites, actually. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to think exactly what we was doing. I know we were building this area up here. Right now, with this death wave on, there's not a lot I can do, because this city's not really going to grow. Ah, stupid refuse collection on my work of art. Let's have a zoom. Oh. Yeah, I was going to have a, 1 second. This bit here. Stone Temple Pilot. Because of the face. Stone Temple Pilot, yeah. That is specialized in leisure. And this one's specialized in tourism. So this is the one that's got all the golf course and zoo and stuff like that. Central Park. Hotels. Yeah. This is leisure bit. Tourism bit. And I think we're going to extend the tourist district down here, but we're going to do something else, like a Vegas type thing. Smiley face roundabout, exactly. Man's 24 with another 500 bits. Thank you, Mans. So yeah, I was going to build something here, but we had a train coming in so that we could actually... train was due to bring new people in from out of town, wasn't it? I remember. Did you finish the amusement park? It's not finished, no, there's loads left on it. We've got... I think it needs to level up, if I remember. We need to get 2,500 visitors to come through in order to get new stuff unlocked. At the moment, it's more like a big playground, really. It doesn't really have any good rides on it. Am I going to ferry people up and down the river? I don't know if the ferry would actually work on this river, to be honest with you. I think it needs to have... It needs to have that cruise line thing going through it. You know, the shipment lane. I don't think it has one. How much is this game? Don't know. I've had it years. I don't know. Right, 6 lane is that one. Thinking about how we're going to get traffic into this bit. Has Steam got a sale? I think we'll just create a backbone situation. Let's get rid of that. Man's 2034, what a boss. He's gifted 5 subs as well. To MJ Smoke, Omegatron, 911 Nuts, Vanderwild, and Scope 666.
Welcome back.
Mans, you've been super generous, mate. Thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. If you just got a sub off Mans, don't forget to thank him.
Welcome back, Nutter. Welcome to the Nut House.
Change my mind about this. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to run a parallel road. Double parallel roads we're going to have. Grid. We're going to go full grid. Mr. Glaycall, I watched every movie called 28 Months Later. Coincidence? Don't think so.
Welcome to the Nut House.
I don't know what to say to that.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Tuning in with some crickets on the side. Interesting. With ferries you can place them everywhere as long as the water bodies are connected, so you want to use... It's not like the cruise ship that needs international water connection. I'm not sure if we'll need a ferry here, to be honest. But thank you. All right, I'm Alan. I'm not gonna go and install it now. Thank you. See you next week, Mikod. It sounds a little bit hacky, I'm Island, to be honest. It sounds like have everything for free kind of thing with no cost. It's like a regular water treatment plant you'd find in a regular city. Why was it not in the game then? That's my only question. Like, if it offers a lot of advantage. No, Dolly's not actually been on yet, Fox. No sewage, that's not Detroit. That's very true. I wouldn't go so far as saying they're dumb. But yeah.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Four laners. Andy Drew, welcome back. Thinking maybe we can bring the train line down here somewhere. Maybe bring it to here. Maybe have a bus station connection as well. Have some buses running around. Squirrel Logistics, did you know they have put another MAN truck in ETS2? Yes, I did know that. Squirrel Logistics, thank you. Pentank competition. Agador, Spartacus, yeah, the mods have the Star Citizen referral code. If you can chuck it in chat, please. For Agador.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
On this side, because we're not going to have a train on this side, we can do something else. Danny Brooks, thank you for 4-month resub. Are the DLCs for the game worth it? Some of them are, some of them aren't. Like the mass transit one, definitely a yes. Trying to think of them all now. Mass transit's definitely a yes. The night one is... I don't tend to play at night. It's a bit of a novelty. Building is difficult at night, so you may choose not to. In which case, don't bother with it. But things like the parks one is good, the mass transit one is good. And I can't remember the others. Now, amazingly, people are dying, but we have a need for accommodation. How does that work? I'm sure I had a residence area. Whiteland's Hills mod is good. It's not a DLC though, Whiteland. You should have got it added into the main game, mate. Ah, this is where I was building more property. I remember. I remember. If you have a night on, won't people use more electricity and give you more money? Actually, it kind of works the other way. So say you've got a city where you're using a lot of solar panels, then at night your solar panels go offline, and then you're not producing enough electricity. So you have a problem. But it's one of the reasons that you get like a day-night budget. Because... But I tend to fix the time and just stay at the same time all day. Not because I don't like the solar panel problem, it's just that I don't like playing at night that much. Like, I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, the industry DLC is good, but I would say if you're just starting out on Skylines, don't bother with the industry DLC because you'll find it very confusing. I would just stay away from that one.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Rapid the Nerd. Does this make me look super cool now? Or your city's in the Arctic. 24-hour daylight most of the year. Actually, the winter maps are good. Because then you have to heat the houses and stuff, and that becomes a real energy management problem. Do I like Resident Evil games? Not really my thing. Right, if we build a one-way system.
Happy anniversary, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter.
Should be enough for a train line. Train station, there we go.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
That's annoying. That's not too bad. That's fine. Have a good one, Echolos. Make dear, 6 months already. Time flies. Keep it up. Thank you very much for half a year. Enjoy the acorn. And Glycol, 5,000 bits. Here you go. Let's have fun for another 28 months. Glycol dropping the 5,000 bits. Thank you so much, sir. Can we get some GGs in chat for Glycol as well? Super generosity. Thank you. Another 28 months. Scary stuff.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Water covered. Mr. Kermit, thank you for 3 months. I missed your 31, Tyler. I do apologise, Tyler Han. 5 more for 3 years. Sorry, Tyler, mate. Thank you. Did I miss anybody else? I don't think so. Now, if we get some power lines down, get some cables down here, that'll look all right coming from a train station. That. People still dying or what? Right, we need to zone this area out. And it's going to need a name. What the heck? Where did Cozy Heights come from? Go away. Okay, that's a cut off there. They're dying to get out of the city. That's what it is. Mohammed is English only in chat, sir. Right, industry, let's see. Tourism. Attracts tourists. So we're going to make it a tourist specialized, but we'll need a name for it soon. Let's see what we can boost to get more tourism. Double their sales on big business.
Nata.
High-tech housing, encourage biking, don't need that. Taxation. High ticket prices. Sure, if you want to have more cars. Free Wi-Fi sounds good. It's moderately increased tourism. We'll take it. We'll take that. Macaroni, thank you for a year. Finally happened. Got my subs back and here's my golden cap. Dude, I'm happy for you. Thank you. Hey Ryan, not bad. Maybe change the building style. The default is so default. We could do that. European suburbia. Do you think that's going to look a bit out of place though? I think it might. If I had more choice, it would definitely work. I think I want the high... Oops. What does that do?
Welcome.
Moderately reduced electricity consumption. I don't think there'll be any homes here. We'll turn that on anyway. Eurosim, welcome back. I could put in a request to Deldril. Mrs. Squirrel's not here, so it'll be just me. Let's see. No third hand. Yeah, I hope she's made. Hang on, let me just check where she is. She should be back up there by now. Name this Doyle Landing. Let's have a look. Yeah, she's there. She's in... She's at the hotel by the look of it in St. Helens. He's on a tight schedule, always sleeping. Yes, he really is. Right, let's see. We need to get some kind of tourist attractions in here. Tourism and leisure. What can we build for tourism? We need to build some stuff. Some proper tourism things. Grand Central Terminal. Give citizens and tourists an interesting place to visit. Oh, we can build that. What do we need for our, monuments? The space elevator. See, that's the ultimate tourist trap, that one. We really need to get this unlocked, so let's see what we need. The Expo Center, a stadium, and the Grand Mall. A Grand Mall is a... Sorry. Is that a tourist thing or a leisure thing? That's the posh mall. Grand Mall. People always like a shop, tourists even more so. That's tourism. That's coming in here then. Let's see. Maybe squeeze that into one of these. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Like a glove. Beautiful. Let's try and continue the road around the back. Wunderbar. What else was there? A stadium. I suspect the stadium's leisure, in which case we might have to punt it over to the leisure district. Grand Library. Expo Centre. Attracts visitors. We'll be taking that then. Maybe keep it near the train station. If we can. Could put the expo in here actually. Why do you have to line up sideways? See it, Tommy? I don't like the way it lines up sideways like that. Could be asking for trouble with traffic though. What if we put something like that?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Could perhaps put car parks in between. Some footpaths down the side, maybe stick some car park in here. Iskavan, thank you for 33. No, I've not, Mohammed. I've not. I think Turkey is probably the most east I've ever been from here. The most I've been west is San Francisco, and the most I've been east, I think, is Turkey. And I've not been across the equator. Where is Turkey? Have a look on Google Maps. Parking. Oh, that's a bit big. Yikes. Might be better with something like that down the back there. Blimey, even that's bigger than I thought it would be. Did you go to Alcatraz and San Fran? Yeah. I took the tour. It's really good. If you ever go over there, take the tour to Alcatraz. It's awesome. You go around with like an audio headset and you learn all about the stuff. You go inside and outside. And while we was there was actually an inmate there. He was a guy that was put in Alcatraz because for counter... It's really weird. People that go to Alcatraz were like the bad of the bad. So he went to jail for counterfeiting, I think it was. And then he got put in Alcatraz because he was a bit of a bad boy when he was in jail. And then he wrote his memoirs and he was there signing them while we were there. Which is cool. Yeah, definitely Macrooney. Definitely go on the tour. But I suggest you book your tickets before you get there because they'll be cheaper. There's a lot of things you can book before you get there. That's one of them. I've been to Boston, Alec. Yes, I've kind of been through Boston. I've not been around Boston. But I will be going in June when I go to the States. I'll be spending a couple of days in Boston. I've flown into Boston Airport. But I didn't get a chance to look around it. Netherlands, yeah. Yeah, I've been a few times.